Alrighty, we are getting just a bit of a late start today. But a late start is still a start. Of course. Let's get that out of the way and we'll get our audio hooked up properly and we'll be good to go. We'll pull up chat on the phone, that's a little important. There we go. Sorry, that should not have taken so long. Where is... there's that, which is all well and good. Come on. My sound is not connecting, I apologize. It says it's connecting, it's pretending to connect. I am disconnected from my phone. Yep, you're a thirsty puppy. Oh, goodness. Okay, now it says connected. Thank you. That was a bit annoying. Okay, let's double check. So just as a reminder, last week, Morrowind Monday, pursuing quests for the Tribunal Temple, we got inducted into a secret and / or supreme select member within their ranks called the Speakers for the Dead. We did the first quest and found a really cool Easter egg. And now we are ready to do the next part of that quest. We need to go find a cave called Nalid. It's west of Necrom and southwest of the Sacred Lands Sanctuary. Why couldn't they tell us this in Necrom? We were just there and it's so far away. Oh well. We're going to want to go to the boats, but not this boat, because this boat doesn't give us a ride. Puppy, puppy, what are you doing? You're being a silly Billy is what you're doing, but why? There. You're not in trouble. Daddy just doesn't know what you're doing. Is that yours? You're a beautiful boy. And now it's scooted too far over. Or not far enough over. That looks better. Buddy. Has I ever told you you're beautiful? You're a beautiful puppy. But you gotta stop being so silly. Maybe just sometimes be so silly instead of always. Maybe. You ever consider that? Okay. Back to where we were. We're trying to get the... Well, we're trying to get stuck is what we're doing. This guy over here.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
I don't want a good talk. I just want transportation.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Star bonus, please.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
We need to get to Helnim. I'd rather not walk all the way to Helnim, even if it's with virtue.
Yes, Outlander. What may I do for you?
You may leave us alone because you can't get us to the Silt Strider. Silt Strider is over here.
Talking to myself.
Yep, you are going crazy. You're absolutely right. Okay, we're gonna pop a quick save because sometimes Telmuthada breaks the game. Yep. What an interesting background. I have no idea what the hell that is. Hi, Jess. So good to see you. That is some jailbait, whatever bullshit that background. Okay, well, the game borked, but it's never borked the game twice in a row after we do a quick save, so it shouldn't take us more than a second to get back to where we were.
Where would you like to go? A reverie, an honor.
Hey there. Oh, I'd like to go, please, to Telmuthada. There we go, thank you.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
You can take us to Telgillan, I think?
Why walk when you can ride?
What now?
Oh, that's literally where we just came from.
A reverie, an honor.
I'm so dumb.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low
Akamora. Yep. Now we go to Necrom. Okay, we're getting the hang of these shenanigans. I hope you had a good day, Jess. Despite having to go in early and be an opener. Hi, Alvin Yeneth. The city above Necrom. Okay.
Please join me.
Ah, the rain is stopping. Maybe. The rain sound has stopped. It was meh. We need to find the Cave Nalid, west of Necrom and southwest of the Sacred Lands Sanctuary. Well, let's just go west of Necrom and hope for the best. Hope we can randomly stumble across it. I have no idea where the Sacred Lands Sanctuary is. Nope, that didn't work out how I wanted. Let's go for some levitating. Did you get yelled at by the grumpy people again? Or something else? Why did chat get closed on my phone? I see, because I'm a ding-dong. And I accidentally closed chat on my phone. Sunflower and willow flowers. Okay, now we are west of Necrom. That's not very concise directions. Like, Necrom is a big place, and west of Necrom is vague at best, and that's putting it nicely. This looks like a path-ish up the mountain. Could something we're looking for be up here? Oh, this is definitely a path up the mountain. There's stairs. It's slightly hidden, but when we find stairs, we know for a fact it's something. Not just a coincidence of geography. Everyone was grumpy today. I am sorry to hear that. You need more... The Causeway Watchtower. Okay. You need less grumpy people and more people who are very thankful because you did everything you can to get their dog the medication that it needs. Okay. Okay, well, we are west of Necrom. All that we found so far is this watchtower, which, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a cave known as Nalad. Nalad, N-A-L-A-D, however you say that. But, like, west of Necrom is so vague. And southwest of the Sacred Lands. Sacred Lands Sanctuary. Well, let's just kind of go this way. Crunchy ankles incoming. Yeah, I know. You're busy cliff racering it up over there. Here's something. What is this? The Varian Ancestral Tomb. Well, I don't know anything about an ancestral tomb. This looks like a ruins of some sort. Well, there's a pedestal and... skeleton is walking around. Dang it, I was hoping there'd be an actual person here we could maybe ask for directions, because we're in the same general area at the very least. But no, it looks like this is just full of undead. I mean, we're already here. We might as well explore it while we're here. Tortured corpse. That's a pretty picture for sure. Iron dagger, silver dagger, steel dagger. A dead prisoner. Oh, that one's locked. Oh, okay. Okay, there's still more going on in here. Or at least there's someone or something still around. They're like right here, but either above or below me. But I definitely don't see any other paths I can take from in here. Oh my goodness, it was right here right when we came in. I just went straight and didn't even notice we could turn. Well, that's me being a silly goose, isn't it? A corpse with a natural leather helmet on. Okay. Cruel spark blade. Whoa, okay. Someone really didn't like you, buddy. They stabbed a broadsword straight into your heart. Blasphemous revenants. Well, that's probably why. Okay. Well, that's all that was here, a bunch of undead. Yeah, we'll kill you, brown beetle. Well, you can take your beetle resin. Maybe I'm too far away from Necron. Maybe I went too far to the west. What is this? This is the Acre of St. Maris. Okay, well. Sorry, you're watering the garden and being eaten by mosquitoes. I mean, you will. The mosquitoes are outrageous this year. Mom asked about the garden, if you haven't seen that yet. Probably like take a good picture and send it to her. Oh no, that was a friendly guar. Now I feel extra bad. I didn't notice. I thought he was coming after me. I got the battle music, but I think the battle music was for this beetle. Diseased horned beetle. Oh, I'm sorry, guar friend. I'm so sorry. R.I.P. buddy. Here, you can have the horned beetle shell as my sacrifice to you because you didn't deserve that. That's the plan. Yay! She'll be happy to see that. Come on. Up. Up, up. There's the good boy. Say hi to Jess. Say hi to Jess. She's right there. Look, there's Jess right there. Although she probably can't see you. She can probably only hear you. Puppy. You're such a whuppy. And I love you. Mwah. Okay, I'm sorry, Warfriend. But I am not a necromancer. Are you friendly? You're friendly. Okay. Note to self, double check the guars more carefully, because they don't deserve that. Well, the jerk ones do, but not all of them are jerks. So double check the guars more carefully. Even if you get battle music right when one starts walking towards you, doesn't mean it's a mean, grumpy guar. Goodbye, elite. Now, guar friends don't mean elites are friends. Jess says, hi, Whuppy. She says, hi, Whuppy, and that's you, you're the Whuppy. Oh, excuse you, Mr. Burpee Put. Burpee Butt. I don't know what I'm calling you. I just say silly sounds until they sound like something. What is this? What are you? You're a Saddleval ancestral tomb. That was a short fall for crunchy ankles. Okay, there's a Silt Strider for Necrom, so I'm still pretty close to them again. Yeah, there's like nothing else here. Albasara, Necrom, and Salin. Well, Albasara and Salin were both just not even mentioned. But if it's west of Necrom and southwest of this Sacred Land Sanctuary, we might be able to rudimentarily triangulate-ish the location of it. If we can find the Sacred Land Sanctuary. By that logic, theoretically, that would be somewhere north of Necrom. Is it like that? Well, I'm just gonna cheat. We don't need all these windows open. Oh, well, that's giving me real life things. Let's try. That's what I wanted, thank you. Sacred Lands is a peninsular region in the Mournhold district of Morrowind. Its peaceful coastal region surrounding Necrom. Largest settlement is the holy city of Necrom. Sacred Lands border Netherthrill to the south, the Mephallen Vales to the west, and the Potomac Ocean on all other sides. The Sacred Lands Sanctuary page does not exist. Okay, well then let's just ask it where Nala is. A Fell Shrine in Daedra. To reach Nala, head west on the road from Necrom until you reach a fork in the road where the northern path goes up to the Sacred Land Sanctuary. Continue on the western road, keeping the ridge of hills to your left. Nala is just over the ridge of hills. Okay. West on the road from Necrom, though. But the road on the west side of Necrom goes north. Like we were just on that road, weren't we? Like this is the road that leads west from Necrom. And then it comes to a T intersection. And this T intersection splits north and south. And neither of those directions is west. The north is like north-northwest, so it's slightly west, just a little bit. I guess we'll try going this way. It's turning more west. Okay, assuming this is the right road, you say to follow this road until the path splits, and then take the left split. Well, it seems to split here. Is this the Sacred Land Sanctuary? It is, okay. So if we take this path... Okay, yeah, we're going much further away from Necrom than I had in my random searching. Oh, there's a cave. Is that the cave we're looking for? Or this is a mine. That's a cave, but it's not the cave we're looking for. That sign says welcome. But its hover text says welcome to Lessers. Or however you're supposed to pronounce that. Either way, the hover text doesn't accurately reflect what's on the sign. Okay, finding the cave. Finding the cave. There's a cave. I'm just kind of randomly searching around right now. Bedlasadun is not what we're looking for. Okay, we are definitely going far off course. Okay, let's go back and then we'll reconsult the better directions we were given. Look at that archway. Is that a natural formation? It might be. It also might not be. Okay, there's the sanctuary. So, you said from the sanctuary. Continue on the western road, keeping the ridge of hills to your left. Now it's just over this ridge of hills. So it's over this ridge of hills? So if we headed this way, should be somewhere in this general area. Okay, we can find it. You can dance if you want to. You can leave all your friends behind. 'Cause if they don't dance, and they don't dance, and they're no friends of mine. Cliff Racer. Actually, why are you triggering the battle music? I thought I had MCP set to not trigger the battle music for something wimpy like a Cliff Racer. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's this way over the ridge of hills? But again, I feel like I'm going too far now for what the instructions said. Directions, as it were. And mediocre as they are. Here's something. Nalid, okay. Got it. Oh, there's a shirtless dude. Are you you're a faceless Dunmer? Well, that's not creepy or anything. You literally don't have a face. It's not like a title or designation. You are literally faceless. How did you scream at me? How do you scream without a face? Kind of requires a mouth for screaming. And like, even if you don't have a mouth to scream without a mouth, you have to have like a nose to breathe air to get air in your lungs to scream with. Like, what the hell? Okay, this is officially a new creepy. Like,
You in
Like, you're insulting me, and you're the one who literally does not have a face. Whoa.
Finished. Done. You're finished. Done.
What the actual hell? You're an Argonian with the head of a Breton? You're called a Chimera. We'll take your Jink Blade. And you're a slave? What the actual hell is going on in this place? I am so utterly confused. Are you also... Yes, you're a freak. Okay. Nope, I missed. Quit running! What the hell are you? You don't have a face. Stop saying things. It's not right. And you have the wrong head. Okay, but what we did learn is this is a new path that we just completely overlooked earlier. It sounds like the philosophical discussion to be had with Harlan Ellison. I don't know who that is. By context, I can tell that there's someone who likes to engage in philosophical discussions, but that doesn't tell me much because that's a lot of people. Okay, well there are at least one person or something that way and one this way. Are you also a Chimera? No, dang it, I wasn't trying to fall. Yeah, you're a Chimera, alright.
Go away.
How did you even get here? What? Wait. You have a name. Okay, maybe we could calm you down and talk to you. I'm sorry I attacked you without knowing you had a name. Greetings, Dark Elf. You wouldn't happen to have seen a well-built Imperial man around here with an Argonian's face, would you? I suppose not. If you do, please inform them that getting my body back is of the utmost importance to me. Interesting. It's not this dead guy right next to you, is it? I have no idea what kind of a head they have. I don't know if they have a normal head. Where did that helmet go? I don't want it. Author of a famous short story entitled I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. What the hell, dude? Interesting. Scroll of the Fifth Barrier, Trauma Root. Yep, value 10.
So clumsy. All my fault.
There's a Rising Force potion in the corner in case you fall down here and you don't want to get soft locked. That's convenient. But I don't think you could technically be soft lock in such a way because although it may be absolutely tedious, you could just keep jumping and jumping until you train your acrobatic skill enough to parkour out like I just did. If you somehow got down here while having a terrible acrobatic score in the first place. But that might take like literally several hours of nothing but jumping. No, you don't have a name, which means we just kill you. I'm not an enslaver, I just don't like being attacked by random weird people. Is that just the name of the short story? Or is it like actually about someone who has no mouth? I mean, that definitely does sound like something that would be up my alley of interest. Okay, why do I have battle music going on? Like, what is causing this? I killed all of the hostiles except the one who had a name, who I just calmed him down. And last I checked, he wasn't trying to fight me, so there should be no battle music. Nalad Shrine. Oh, dead body. What kind of a head do you have? Do you have the correct head? Let's look under your helmet. Where is your helmet? There is your helmet. You have a fiend spear. That might be worth taking. Yeah, you have a head that matches your body. Interesting. From Wikipedia, the story is set against the backdrop of World War III, where a sentient supercomputer named AM, or maybe that's AM, born from the merging of the world's major defense computers, eradicated humanity except for 5 individuals. These survivors, Vinny, Gorrister, Nimdoc, Ted, and Ellen, are kept alive by AM to ensure endless torture as a form of revenge against their creators. Well, that sounds pretty fucked. Interesting. Are you the... No, you're not. Do you have a name? No, you just want to go straight to dying. Okay. Don't say I didn't try to talk to you. Okay, you don't have a name anyway. Shackles. Coiled rope, an Argonian skull, scroll of grey death. Human flesh we take because it's rare. A Khajiit skull. What the actual hell is going on in this place? A Daedra heart. Daedra skin. There's shackles and a saw and a dagger. You look like you're just chilling out. You don't look like you have had your head and face and body swapped or removed. Are you? Dark Elf, you must help me. A creature known as a face stealer has killed Vaden Barrow and stolen his face. I managed to trap the foe inside this pitch black room. Darkness, it seems, is the foe's one weakness. I'm afraid I've used the last of my strength fending it off. Go in there and kill it, Dark Elf. Don't fall for its trickery. Well, that sounds kind of fucked. Okay. It's in a room called the Shadowed Tomb. But you might be the one doing the trickery. So I'm going to finish exploring here before I commit to any plan of action. But since you're not immediately hostile to me... Oh, this is just the other way around from where I first started. It is fucked up. I think you would like it, but maybe too much philosophy for your taste. I mean, is the philosophy in the discussion of an engagement of the story, or is the philosophy the story itself? The Faceless Man. What the actual fuck? Dead Ordinator. Okay. Can I talk to you? This is a weird... You're a faceless man, not a faceless Dunmer. Wait, hold your weapons. I am Vaden Barrow, the real Vaden Barrow, as ordained by the spirits of my ancestors. That man out there is a true face stealer. Surely he believed you would strike me down before the truth would be revealed in this cursed darkness. The cruel beast slew Breller and assumed his identity to trick me, but only managed to steal my face before trapping me in here. If allowed to escape, who knows what havoc it could wreak on Tamriel. But I have a plan. Take this helmet. When the foe stole Brailer's face, it stole the face of his helmet too. Perhaps having no face at all will confuse the foe enough for you to strike a fatal blow. Alexia guide you to victory. I genuinely have no clue. Andorra helmet with no face and blind 100% on self. Okay, well before we do that, we're gonna use our resist magicka thing to prevent the blind from happening to us. No face? No face at all? How? What do I do? What do I do? My power slipping away, stolen. No matter. I still have plenty of faces for you to look on while I disembowel you. Okay, I want to read my journal entries before we commit to killing somebody. Deep in Nalad, an ordinator named Brelar Aradil explained that a creature known as a face stealer killed Vaden Barrow and stole his identity. Brelar managed to trap the face stealer in a dark room as darkness protects one from its powers. I've been asked to put the end to this foe. Vaden Barrow, or something pretending to be Vaden Barrow, told me that Brelar outside was a true face stealer. Vaden gave me a helmet with the face missing and prayed that it might provide protection against the monster's powers. Seeing a foe without a face confused the face stealer and caused a feedback reaction, disabling some of its abilities and lending me some of its power. Wait, I have some of its power? That does confirm that you're the face stealer. Restore Magicka. Face stealers reverse drain 1 point. Restore health. Face stealers reverse drain 1 point. Interesting. Okay, I guess that confirms that you are the face stealer. Oh, you're pretty tough. Oh, holy shit. Okay, this is pretty fucked. You changed heads like 12 times while I beat you down. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take your ebony mace. You are the face stealer, absolutely confirmed. We are victorious, Nerevar. You are truly a speaker with unique talents. My face is already starting to return. I never thought I would miss my nose as much as I did. I can find my way back to Almastar from here. Go see Uvo Bryn. Tell him I am alright, thanks to you. Okay. I have slain the face stealer. Vaden Barrow's face has returned to him. I have been asked to return to Uvo Bryn in Necrom. Well, we are kind of close to Necrom. The philosophy is mostly the discussion around the text, but there's definitely an element of, hey, dumbasses, AI is a slippery slope, and humanity has consistently proven that it's not mature enough to handle that responsibility. I mean, I can handle this, and yeah, I don't... Based on how you're describing it, that doesn't sound like anything I would be opposed to reading. Okay. Let's go back to find that. The one who has a name, who I left alive. He's in here, right? Hey.
This is an honor for me.
My, this does seem like quite the predicament. Can't be helped, I suppose. Look on the bright side. Think of all the money I'll save on boots. I want to put my polyhedra scope back on. Yep. So they stole your face and put it onto the body of an Argonian slave. Interesting. But I can't help you, can I? Tolus Celius. Let's try to search your name and see if there's anything to do with you. Tolus Celius, the chimera of Imperial and Argonian, found trapped in a pit in Nala during the Tribunal's quest to Face Stealer. Having fallen victim to the monster encountered during that quest, he's unique among the chimera that populate the area that he's non-hostile. While defined in-game as an Argonian, he appears to have formerly been fully Imperial, stating, "You wouldn't happen to have a well-built Imperial man around here with an Argonian's face, would you? If you do, please inform them that getting my body back is the utmost importance." Yep. Although disconcerted by his new form, he observes that at least he will save money on shoes. Okay, so there's nothing we can do to help him. Which is too bad because he's the only one who hasn't gone completely crazy, so I would like to help him if possible. But I don't think that's in the cards. Sorry, buddy. It's existentialism versus nihilism, but make it sci-fi. Interesting. I mean, I would read that. I would for sure read that. Let's put it in line behind the 500 other things I eventually want to get around to reading in no particular order. Okay. Oh, there's the poor Guar that I accidentally killed. Well, I didn't accidentally kill him, but I unwittingly killed him, I think is a more accurate statement. Only 500? I know. I'm a literary teetotaler. What can I say? Okay. There's back to Necrom. And he wanted me to report back to what's his name. Don't mind me while I eat Panda Express and play at the same time. Turn around. Okay. Turn around. Every now and then you get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Okay. Just walking across the bridges to Necrom gained me a level up in my athletic skills. Sure, that makes perfect sense. Now, who am I supposed to come see here in town? Uvo Bryn. All that I remember is that I found somebody I needed to talk to here. Whoa, don't pull out your sword. I mean, they do fall under Vaden Barrow, but he told me to come speak to somebody here in Necrom. Maybe it's there in the temple pathway. Where, oh where is Uvo Bryn? Or Brim, I don't... Oh, we've been in here before.
Say the word.
We are blessed, truly blessed. This is an honor.
Nope, that's back the way I came.
Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm regards.
You gotta be in here somewhere.
I see this land suits you.
Oh, it is.
You'll
This
find
guy.
me worthy of your attention.
Word travels fast, Nerevar. I have already heard the good news about Vaden. Uvo motions for Idris. Normally, it takes months or years of dedicated service to attain this sacred armor, but saving the life of your superior and avenging the death of another deserves a special reward. Wear it with pride. Return to Vaden when you're done celebrating. Heart of the Speaker has been added to your inventory. Is that the Quirus? Yeah, it's the Quirus. Okay. But now we can leave. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. That's not where we need to go. How do we get out of here again? Was it just straight here? I think it might have just been straight here. Yep, okay. Oh, it's so bright in Necrom. It's like you made it the whole place out of polished marble, polished white marble, just to blind people. You could travel us, please. Hey, Mechlord, that's because our equipped weapon is the Blade of Nerevar, known as True Flame. It is the... Thank you. That was weird. It is the... What would you call it? The, it's not a quest sword, but it's the ancient sword of Lord Nerevar that you get during the during the Mournhold main quest in the first official expansion for Morrowind. Not the Blood Moon expansion, but the Tribunal expansion. And you get this weapon as the penultimate weapon that you get before you finish the Tribunal main quest. And then Hopesfire, this one, the blue one, is the one that Almlexia wields herself. So after you kill her, you have access to the ancient Lord Nerevar's weapon and the Goddess Alexia's weapon. And they're both pretty much tied for the best one-handed weapons in the game. Damage of 30 to 70 plus 30 shock damage, or damage of 20 to 75 plus 30 fire damage. So they're just kind of...
Where would you like to go?
They're just kind of what I use as my main weapons now that I've completed that. But an enchanted banana is pretty much not wrong. We're going to go to Akamora. And then from here, it's going to possibly break when we try to go to Tel Muthada. It broke. Okay. That's okay. Ooh, look at that pretty background. Good to have you back, Mech Lord. Oh, come on. Let me click on play, please. Thank you. Nice. You can't find any print copies at a reasonable price. It's out of print for some reason. But you can reserve an audio copy from the library. How long is that book? Do you see like the time on, like it's a 2-hour book or a 20-hour book or whatever on the audio copy? Tel Muthada, don't break this time. That's fine. That's an acceptable amount of semi-breakage. I don't know why it hates Tel Muthada. Let's go to Tel Gillen.
We make a special trip just for you.
Thank you. I don't need your special trip. I need to get to the boat, not the Silt Strider. Because right now I'm on Heaven's River, which is book 4 in the Babaverse series. The 5th book has come out, but I don't have it, so I can't listen to it. So I will be looking to something to listen to after this. Travel us, please, to Darvonis.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
The whole collection of short stories is about 19 hours, but that one story might be 2 at most. Okay. Would it, if as reserving it, would that, I mean, I'm down for 19 hours. Would that be reserving the whole collection or just one short story?
Hail, Dunmer.
Hail.
You need something?
Yeah, I need to go to Almasthur. Thank you for the ride. Or if you're a dragon trapped in crystal, it's thank you for releasing me. And then you just screw off and never show any more appreciation than a casual thank you. Yeah, I do need to get a library card. I'm just lazy. You just found the Domina armor, but you're not convinced you want to wear on your bearded old man. I mean, it does give everyone boobs, so... It's also one of the best medium armors in the game. And medium armor is kind of... I'm going to say sideways. There is no, like heavy armor. Daedric is objectively the best. Light armor, glass is objectively the best. Medium armor, there is no objectively the best because on, like, Indoral has some parts that are the best, and Drow has like one part that's the best, and the Imperial Royal Guard armor has like 3 parts that are the best, and like her hands armor, which is the Royal Guard armor for Alexia's Indoral, have like 2 parts that are the best. There's like, you have to make a collection of mismatched Oh, yeah, I am thinking of Lefim. My mistake. You're absolutely right. I was thinking of Lefim armor. In that case, I'm not sure off the top of my head what Domina is, but it's probably in the, is it part of the same plugin? The Champion of Speakers returns. You have my sincerest gratitude. Have you come to perform another sacred task? The island of Dahrk ancestral tomb is built into what was believed to be a cursed place by many. It was originally attributed to the Dahrk rune nearby, but not long ago, the source of the disturbance was tracked to the tomb itself. You are to travel to the tomb and pacify the spirit of one of the ancestors. It was assumed that the source of the happening was the ancestral spirits that reside in the tomb. The correct rites were performed and the offering given, yet there was no response. One of the priests noticed the hand of this hand in the ash pit of the tomb. It remains unnaturally warm. I give it to you, along with the scroll. Find the tomb and read the scroll to summon the spirit of the hand. Find out if the spirit truly is the force behind the disruption or merely another victim of it. A Dahrk hand has been added to your inventory and a summoning scroll has been added to your inventory. Wish for you to aid the ghost, first and foremost. Removing the curse is secondary to that. It's a small task compared to what you've already accomplished, but I urge you to treat it with all your devotion. To reach Dahrk ancestral tomb, you need to travel to Roadur. To the northwest of the slave barracks, you will see a mountain across the water. Ascend to the top and you will find the tomb. These potions should prove helpful. May Omsivi guide your steps. Okay, I mean, I don't need those potions. I have enchanted items that accomplish those things more reliably and without running out, but it's appreciated that you're supplying your people with the things they might need. Which, let's see, I want Ring of Safe Crossing for water walking. Audiobooks work in a slightly different way with libraries. Most of the time, the library pays substantially more for a copy and is restricted to a certain number of checkouts before it's required to buy another copy. But it would be the whole collection since that constitutes the audiobook as a whole. Okay, yeah, the Domina is from the same plugin, so that's what I was mixing them up in my brain, but thank you for confirming that, MechLord. Okay, so these are the slave barracks, right? I mean, I think so. And then you said cross the water to the northwest of the slave barracks. Well, this way is northwest. So that mountain? You want us to go up there, okay. I mean, you gave me some potions, why not drink one of them? Oh, that is so much worse than our enchanted item. No, sorry you're a nerd. We appreciate nerds in this stream. We are nerds in this stream. Nerds are the best kind of people. Okay, so I'm on top of the mountain that I think is the correct mountain. There's a Velk up here. And there is a Dahrk ruin nearby, so that checks out. Yeah, listen to MechLord. We're all nerds here. You're just better at your particular genre of nerdery than I am. But that is not something to be sorry about. I thought you said it would be at the... Oh, okay, here it is. That's not exactly at the top. Is this the right one? Dahrk? Dahrk? Yes. That's great. We're donating to the Shrine of Almlexia's mercy after we've already killed Almlexia. And we have her soul as a souvenir. A gondoler's helm. A gondoler's helm. You can legitimately acquire one of those without having to kill one of the gondoliers. That is a treasure worth taking, just because that does not exist in the base game. Hi, puppy. Rat meat, fire petals, forkful root. Hi, ancestor ghost. Empty vials and a Haculo pipe. Those are skooma vials, and there's just a pipe sitting there. I mean, no, they just didn't have lockers that big in my school. Well, come on. Do you want lap time? You want to say hello to MechLord? Or are you just going to be a silly Billy, trying to shove Daddy around, but not actually trying to say hello to people? I'm going to reach it and read the summoning scroll. Well, he said it was found in an ash pit, so we're at an ash pit. So let's do the summoning scroll here. Which, the scroll is here. From your endless sleep, I wake you. From your endless sleep, I wake you. Okay, does that count as reading it? Well, I read it. Okay, are they somewhere else in here? Did they just get summoned and we still have to find them? Blank scroll and rolled paper. Is that you? No, you're just a greater ancestor ghost. Also, this is a very cool quest line because if you become a speaker for the dead, a lot of times ancestor ghosts respect you and just don't randomly attack you, which is pretty cool if you ask me. That's when you hit them with your giant stack of books. I don't know what your profile pic is, Jess. I'll eat meat. I'll eat meat, hammam root. I'll eat hide. Ectoplasm. Okay, and that's the way out. So there's not too... Oh, there's more ectoplasm. Why is there just ectoplasm all over the ground, though? There's not too much going on in this tomb. The broken bottle. Okay, so we read it. From your endless sleep, I wake you. Yeah. Oh, okay, now it worked. It didn't do that last time. What the hell? Now we're in a new place. Kalan. Ancestral... Wait, hold on. I need to go back a step. I have performed the ritual. The ancestral spirits cast a strange spell on me. I seem to be in the same tomb as before, but different somehow. And there's the same... Oh, there's red light coming from there. Hey, we get an extra lockpick and probe. Those... And an extra gondolier helmet. Heck yeah. There's definitely red light coming from above us. Cool, so not only do you get a gondolier helmet, you get 2 of them. Is it coming from here? The shrine is inactive. Where is that red light coming from? It's like right here. Or hereabouts. And there's no ghosts in this side. But there's more red light at the exit door. Kalan's Scorching Veil. Yep. Oh, is your pick the one when you were working at the bookstore with like the stack of books? The same one that you said got like 1 million responses? It's that pick from the bookstore where you're carrying it. Okay, yeah. I didn't read that far yet. You've only read a few. You have 2 boxes of MLP comics, so you can fight back. That's a fair fight. You've only read a few in your collection. You mostly stare longingly at it. Imagine reading them one day. I feel you. Read at your own pace. It's not a competition, despite all of the nonsense online. You're absolutely correct. I've got my backlog cannot compare to Jess's. It doesn't come within spitting distance, but from my perspective, I have a backlog a mile long, and yet, what the hell? And yet I also go back to like my old favorites instead of reading new books that are in my queue. And then I'm like, oh, but I wanted to read that new book. But it's like, I can't blame anyone but myself. A Harada root? What's that? Okay, it's like we're outside. Where are we on the world map? Whoa, we're off the map. What the... What is that? Hold on, we gotta get to there. Oh, I don't know if I can get to that without dying. That might just be like a geyser shooting it up straight in the air and it like falling down, but with the limited graphics engine of Morrowind. And also maybe conflicting with the Morrowind Graphics Extender that we're using. Like you can see like Z fighting and stuff going on. So I'm gonna go ahead with, that's a geyser and it's not like a mysterious energy field and it just appears weird on the camera. Okay, this is a Lich Gate. Okay. Bloodgrass. Okay, we're harvesting all of these strange plants, and I'm not going into Lich Gate yet. ADHD makes it harder than it should be, like brain stuttering through the same page. It's still not as many responses to precarious Arctic puzzles that we built over Ellis. You did say that that one got like national news coverage for some reason. Unmedicated ADHD here. We're gonna have 5 more books on to go. I mean, I think all of us have some kind of something like that. It's definitely the kind of people I vibe with. And given that I also vibe with, it probably means I do too, but who the hell knows? I ain't a doctor. I just play one on TV. Okay, keep harvesting the strange plants of strange plantiness. What's up there? There is a powerful force that is stopping you from continuing. Okay. What the hell? What the hell is happening to me? What is that? Dispel. Daedric Realm Curse. Okay, so we're in some kind of a Daedric realm. That's good to know. What the hell? Not national, but local. One word. Pockets. Are you referring to like at the pocket dimension, or is this unrelated to what I'm trying to explore in the game. Like, I know dresses with pockets are the best kind of dresses. Ooh, more bloodgrass. Yes, please. Okay, so we just made a loop. And here's the ancestral tomb again. Okay, so we can go this way. I don't know if I can safely reach that, but we'll grab this one. Yeah, we'll try to reach this one. I can survive a short fall into the lava if it comes down to that. Okay, there's the Lich Gate, and north of here is that little island that I'm not going to try to get to, and then not much else that we can go right now. Okay, and we're kind of restricted, so let's go to the Lich Gate. Ooh, more bloodgrass. I don't know what this stuff is. Lich Gate to the old landing. Where the hell are we now? Okay, we can't go back. That was a one-way trip. This is some weird fucking architecture. And this is coming from someone who plays Morrowind. Thol Nada. Ah, a mortal. Would you by chance be interested in performing a service for me? I don't suppose you've been here long. I'm sure you don't wish to stay either. I know of a way out of this place. No, talking about ADHD. Okay, fair. What service? I desire 10 samples of Black Anther. I understand they grow natively in Morrowind. Unfortunately, I cannot abandon my duties my lord has bestowed upon me. Would you collect them in my stead? Yes. This is good. Do you need transport to Morrowind now? If you're wondering how to get back, there is a woman, an elf to be exact, that is associated with Malakoth, from what I remember. She might be at one of the shrines close to where I am sending you. Speak to her if you wish to return. Wait, you're already sending me? Okay, no, I get to choose. I want to finish exploring before you send me out and about. Kalan Gallery. Let's crawl through a dark hole. Do you wish to crawl through this space? Yes. Hi, Scamp. Oh, you're rude. Okay. You're both rude. Well, that's just not nice. Messenger scroll. Scroll of red scorn. Well, we don't want either of those. But we're not going to kill the scamps. This is where they live. We're not going to invade their home and then just murder them. That's a little rude. Hey, buddy. St. Delin Plaza? Okay, let's crawl through another dark hole. Hello. Oh, okay. You are also grumpy. Dang it, I was hoping there would be more people who were friendly like that. Oh, that's loud. Like that first guy we found. Game Nerd ADHD means you're always running like 3 games. I mean, yeah, I'm actively running on here, on Twitch, Revol Manor. I'm actively running on Twitch both Morrowind and Baldur's Gate 3, which you have helped a lot with. And at home I'm playing, well, I haven't played it in a good minute, but I still consider it an active game. I'm playing the Spyro Remastered Trilogy on Switch. What is this? Kalan Swallowed Passages. What the hell is this place? Yeah, we're still just off the map. Okay, Revol Manor looks like a contained space. What are you? Oh yeah, we've seen you before. Let's go investigate Revol Manor. Indoril? House Indoril. Okay. I wonder what would have happened if I just... A ruined book. We're not taking a ruined book. Wonder what would happen if I had just happened to... Oh, there's a ghost of a person here. If I had just happened to have 10 units of Willow Anther on me when I came here. An intruder, but not a Daedra? I won't attack you, for seeing a new soul is very rare in Kalan. But if you try any funny business, I will need to kill you. Kalan. It used to be a marvelous chapel, beautiful gardens, the district walls, the large manors. I pray it will return to its former glory. Any rumors? There's talk one of the ghosts seeing a sign from Mount Civi. This happens occasionally. The rumors, not the signs. Any advice? If you feel a harsh pull when you die, don't be afraid. It's normal. Oh, thanks. Any secrets? Felt so strange, as if my soul was pulled out of my body. What have they done to us? Who are you? I am Devath Ninadil. There's not much else to be said. What do you think of Alexia? Her mercy doesn't extend this far. Well, she's dead, so, Hello, Lavul Rival. Kalan is a place of the dead. It's nice to see someone new. What can you tell me about this place? The fire is all I remember. You are Lavul Rival, a noble of great house in Doril. You don't like being here. If it wasn't for your father Gothr Rival, you probably wouldn't be. Gothr is your father, as you said. He was close to Endoril Balver, and so did not try to stop him when all this madness happened. Everyone believed that this is the only option we had. Surely this fate is worse than anything an outlander can do. Right? Who's Endoril Balver? He is the Lord of Kalan, and was the one that made the decision to banish us to oblivion rather than agree to the terms of the armistice. Everyone thought this was just a decision. But I think otherwise. I think others are starting to see how just this all is. You alt-tab through them simultaneously. That's a bit more than I do. I kind of feel like doing that sometimes, but I don't actually do that. So you've got me beat there, yes sir. Oh, there's a corpse. Oh, there's a soul gem in there. Scrolls. Oh, we take those. We don't take those. There's a basement. Okay, before we go in the basement, let's go check the upstairs. Okay, this whole place is...
It's a scribby trick, all right.
Tilsura Ules. So, what I'm getting out of this is... one of the great houses of Endoril decided to send his entire house to oblivion rather than compromise at something. I expected many things, but not a stranger. Kalan never has visitors. The fire is all you remember. I'm sorry. You're a servant for the Rival family. Any rumors? Very little happens here. There's talk of Dremora rushing into one of the caverns if he was hiding from someone. You look like the next big topic, though. Why would I want your advice? I don't know, because you've been here for untold generations. Sometimes I wonder what I've done to deserve such a harsh punishment. I try to quell those thoughts, and yet... Hey, what are you doing here? And why are you in my home? I suppose at this point it doesn't matter. Daedra have come and gone through it as much as they pleased. What do you want? Endoril Balver, he is the lord of this chapel and is the reason we've been made to suffer. He made a deal with the powerful Daedra to hide our shame from the signing of the armistice. I think he's a madman, has taken things too far. Cannot do anything about it now, but if I had known beforehand... careful around the Daedra of common sense. What people forget is that this whole realm is evil. Keep your eyes open. If you ever see anything glowing red on the ground, beware. The Daedra have placed traps around the place. That is good advice, thank you. OS RuneScape, killing things. Morrowind trying to actually play. Something like the Hunter Classic, sitting in a tree stand. I haven't played RuneScape since, oh my goodness, old school RuneScape. That would have been shoot, back in like 2004? So literally 20 years ago when I last played that. But I have no idea what the Hunter Classic is. Should an Enduro Revolver be named Enduro Morrowind now? No, it's probably too soon. Oh wait, so Kalan is the name of the town. So he sentenced his whole town, not just his own house, but his whole town to be trapped in oblivion? That is terrible. What a fuckwad. It's you and your son, Lavul Rival, that remain, even before he got dragged into this hellish place. Okay. Well, there is nothing in there. We're gonna take your ruby and your gold. You can't spend it, you're a ghost. Ooh, and a Grand Soul Gem. Amulet of Homcivi Intervention. Exclusive Restore Health, that's worth taking. Some courses. Ooh, a key, a basement key. Well, I'm not gonna need the key, but I'll take it anyway. I like collecting keys. Speaking of, there's a second key somewhere. I can see its icon right here in the corner. Potion of Detect Key. Well, they're like, hey, in case you need a key, here's a Potion of Detect Key. There's 2 of them to be found. Good luck. That's nifty. G Potion of Fortify Luck. Rising Force, Detect Enchantment.
I can tell.
Well, there's a key over here in the corner. I'm not watching you. I'm looking for the key. Oh, there it is. An iron key. It's on the chair. And now they probably unlocked this. But there was nothing in it anyway. Fire salts, yes please. Okay, that's all that was here. Now we're ready to go to the basement, right? Oh, there's someone else here. Drellis Salvor? Or you the crazy guy? An outlander. Here? I should stick you with my blade. You and your kind are the reason we are here. I hope you fall to the Daedra. Leave me be. You have no right to speak to me. No, I can't ask you about him. And he refuses to talk to me, so okay, sorry. I'm genuinely here to end the curse of the ghosts, and this is all a discovery to me. You don't need to be a racist asshole, but whatever, I suppose. Racist assholes are gonna be racist assholes, huh? Into the basement. You thought I'd say swearing for Baldur's Gate 3. I think I do it more there just because I get my ass kicked a lot more. And there's a lot less that'll throw me off. But no, I don't think there's any particular special reason behind when I do or don't. Okay, what is that? I have my Ring of Telekinesis that we have just for occasions like this. A Shame Ring. Basement key. We already have a basement key, but now we have 2. Oh no, you're late to the stream. You're not late. We always have time for you, Urban. That goes to the sewers. Just to give you a catch up, since you did just get here. We are off the map. We found a cave in Necrom. And very creepy stuff. Oh, and this is probably catch up for you too, MacLord. I'm not sure what time you get here. There was a face stealer. And in this cave, there was a bunch of people with no faces and a bunch of people with the wrong faces. Like an Argonian with the face of a Breton and a Khajiit with the face of a Redguard and just stuff like that. Pretty creepy. And it was like mind games of which one is the face stealer and which one is the person who had his face stolen. But we sorted that out, and then we got our next quest, and they're like, hey, go to this random ancestor tomb that's like on a mountain over here somewhere. and find out why the ghosts are restless. And we went there and we did the ritual they told us to do, and it sent us to a plane of oblivion, and we're investigating that and trying to cure the restlessness of the ghosts. Jess, yes, you were the first one here as far as I know. Well, while I've got a couple of you guys here, let's put the game on hold for just a sec. So, on our path to become affiliate, we have just hit...
Sure does, bro.
Whoa, no. Shush. That's not what we're trying to do. We have just hit 50 followers, which is awesome. It's the major milestone. This is still not cut up right. But this is going to be the thing that's holding us back. And so I was trying to look into how we can improve average viewers. And there was a list somewhere of... And now, of course, I'm not going to remember how to get to it. There was a list somewhere that Twitch provided of, hey, you might try streaming these games because you'll get better average viewers in these games just because there's a lot less people playing them. This is where it was. It says, hey, you stream this the most, and there's so many people playing it that you're not going to get a lot of viewers. So it's like, here's a list of other games that you might be interested in streaming that you can get a lot better average viewers. So I wanted to get some opinions of some of you guys who have been with us for a while on what you think might be a good game for us to play. I'm not sure what I do and don't have in my Steam library, or what I might or might not be able to add. No, I'm not going to be streaming anything like EVE Online just because I don't play MMOs. It's bad for my mental health. I've discussed this before, but that's not the point at the moment. But anything that's not an MMO, I'm open to, since we're now streaming an extra day of the week on Friday, I'm open to making like a free-for-all Friday where we just play a different game. One, to have fun with it, but two, to get that average viewer bumped up with a game that will get us more average viewers so that we can hit that affiliate that we've been trying for. So if there are any perspectives or ideas that you guys have, I'm open to hearing it. It's a skewed tool because some people playing those other games are variety streamers that brought their audience to the game with low streamer count. That is a fair perspective to consider, and again, why I'm getting opinions and not just unilaterally deciding, oh, this would be the best thing to do. Playing a game to increase viewership for affiliate, or what to play in general? Both. The main goal would be increase viewership just by one average viewer to hit affiliate, but it would be something like I'm not playing Raid Shadow Legend because that game is cancer. It'd be something that is like, I would want to find a game that has higher average viewers just to make it like something we do on Fridays that is something we can enjoy and have fun with. And it would also be like of interest to you guys. No, MMOs are your favorite to play. I get addicted to MMOs, and then I stop paying attention to my work, into my personal life, because I'm just like, the guild needs me, and just stupid shit like that in my brain, and I don't know how to divest my brain from that. So it's definitely not a good thing for me to do. I've fallen down that rabbit hole before, and it has only led to bad things. None of these games are striking you. Okay. Jess says Portal. How do we look at Portal in regards to this? Can we like search for a specific game? I could play through Portal again. It's been a minute since I played it. It's a valid decision if it's not good for your mental health. I mean, yeah, all of these are retro or mobile MMO. Okay. Was it on the MMO category? I don't know. This is, again, I'm exploring and I'm learning and trying to figure this out as I go. But like, hey, I have that game. I'm terrible at it. But there's like different genres that you can look at here. Stealth games. Among Us. No, I'm terrible at that game too. FOMO is the worst side of gaming. The Raid Guild last online timer free people goes red at over 12. That, as much as I hate to say it, that shit gets to me. It gets to me, and it like, it makes me. I think the best way to say it is that I get ticks, and it. 465 people are streaming Spider-Man 2 and average of 0 viewers per channel. That's sad. People deserve to have at least some people hanging out with them. And Valhalla too. Stealth games are not very popular to watch, I take it. Imagine expecting people to check in within 12 hours every time. It gets... Yes, very much sad robot face. What is that called? It's... I forget what the Twitch mascot thing is called, but Dishonored is such a good game. I absolutely enjoy playing that game when I played through it, but it pissed me off because I spent so much extra time and effort to play through the whole game without being spotted once and without actually killing anybody, only knocking people unconscious. And when I beat the game, I did not get the achievement that I was supposed to get, and it just makes me angry. Slots like slot machine? Why are slot... Unless that's... Yeah, it's slot, like online slot machines. Why the hell do so many people watch that? I don't understand. I genuinely do not understand. If I like Dishonored, I might like Hitman. I have a couple of Hitman games in my Steam library. I just have honestly never played any of them. And yeah, we can see my Steam library here, but no, I lied. I have one Hitman game in my Steam library. This does not look like... What is this? It does not look like regular Hitman. It's like a board game, a digital board game version of Hitman. I don't know. I mean, I'd still play it if it's something. Horror games. I have some horror games. No, why are you sorting by date? Go back to sorting by categories, please. How do I rechange that? Where's sort by? This is like last played. I don't know why this is popping up. I've literally never played it. 2 minutes because I downloaded it and that counts as playtime or whatever, I guess. I don't know. Sort by. That's what I wanted. Thank you. I have horror here. Some of these I've played. Some of them I have not. Resident Evil 4 I have played the hell out of. 2005 because they made a new version. I would play the new version too. This one is probably the only one that actually got to me. If you're unfamiliar, you're playing some guy who's like hacking into the dark web, and it's recommended that you play it with headphones on, and like there's a point in the game where as you're hacking into the dark web, like someone breaks into your house, but you don't know until they whisper like right behind your head, "We've got you now," or whatever, and like it feels like somebody's whispering right behind you, and I noped out of there. I definitely played it more than 12 minutes. I played it about an hour before that happened. Ignore all Hitman games besides World of Assassination because they did a merge. I don't think I have that one, but yeah, that one is a spin-off. Okay, that explains it. Once you obtain affiliate status, do you lose it if your average viewer count drops? That is a good question, and I don't know. Hollow Knight. Do I have Hollow Knight? And I do not have Hollow Knight. Am I spelling it right? Yes. I do not have Hollow Knight. And I'm not opposed to like getting a new game if it would be good for all interested parties. It's only 15 bucks. I've heard of Hollow Knight, but I don't know much about it. It's a Metroidvania. That is pretty much what I've heard about it. Which, how possibly would we, or can we, like, look for a specific game and see, like, these stats about it? Which is not the most important thing, but the goal is to get affiliate. Donkey Kong Country 2. That's OG. I played that game with my mom back in the 90s. That would be like, she has to beat the hard levels for me days. Donkey Kong Country 3 was the best one in the trilogy, though. A difficult game about climbing. Is that like Getting Over It Part 2? Superliminal. I have been wanting to play Superliminal as well. I'm also pretty sure that that's not in my library. Yeah, that is not in my library. But again, something I would be interested in playing. But just something to think about. Let me see. Gotta catch up. Urban gonna go take a shower. Depending on how long you take in the shower, we might be closing the stream by the time you get back, but if you're back first, we'd love to have you back. Did I like Mist and Riven? I only ever played Mist, I think. I don't think I played both of them. And it made me feel dumb because I couldn't figure out the puzzles. And this was over a decade ago, so maybe I'm smart enough to figure them out now. But that's about as much as I remember. It's been a long time. We have Wiley. I mean, that's fine. We have a Venn diagram, and there's a good circle in the middle where we both enjoy the same thing. It's a spiritual, unrelated successor to Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. You can't imagine Mom playing a video game. Ask her about playing Donkey Kong. That's her favorite game. But she has played other games. Summoner's War, that's garbage. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's the garbage that I'm thinking of, but who knows if I'm right. Code names. Suika game. That's the kind of thing that I think would fall right in line with your I'm gonna scroll up to see because I can't remember the term. Variety streamers. That's the kind of thing that variety streamers are doing, and it's probably very, very skewed because that literally blew up overnight, and it's probably going to go away in like a week or two. but I've seen it all over like my Facebook shorts and stuff the last week. I did not mean to click on that, my bad. I mean, that's fair. I don't know if she's played anything that's like more complex than June's Journey in the last decade or so, but she, back in Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo days, she used to get down on the controller once in a while. It's good. But anyway, just something to think about. Not a decision we have to make today. Maybe something we'll decide by Friday, and then we'll do the same schedule that we've been doing for the last few months, but we'll just add our Friday instead of being also Baldur's Gate 3. We'll add a bit of variety that could also add us in and get us above that average 3 viewers threshold so that we will get affiliate, and we'll do things like channel points, and we can assign VIP status for those of you who've stuck around for so long and all that good stuff. But again, just something to think about. We don't need to make any decision right this moment. And I am not opposed to any of these suggestions that y'all have thrown out at all. But let's, we're gonna finish exploring this basement and the Revolve Manor. And I don't think we're gonna have enough time to finish this quest today. A bunch of Endoral armor. Why did my brain stop halfway through saying that word? Hello, Ratura Reyes. Do you have anything new or interesting to say that your brethren upstairs have not? No. You have nothing new or interesting to say, okay. Or well, that's not to say it's not interesting, it's just the same interesting stuff that other people have already told us. Is that a placemat? That's a placemat. Did you live in the basement and then you just died down here? Okay, that's where we got the key. That goes back to the manor, that goes to the sewers, so we still haven't looked in this direction. Goya? More Goya. Torches. Okay, I guess let's go into the sewers. Donkey Kong Country 2 also sounds like variety stream moving classics. Maybe, that might be. Because, like, one popular variety streamer on a game that old and nobody else is playing it would definitely make the statistic look very skewed. You're definitely right about that. Again, I don't know. We just finally hit our 50th subscriber. Kinda, sorta, nudge, nudge, wink, wink to Urban. And I thought that was the big milestone for affiliate, and I was looking at it, and we still have to get that. And I would love to be able to do that so that we could get you and Urban and Jess and our other followers engaged more with rewards and channel points and things like that. And we could have a little bit more variety in what we do and just have a bit more fun with, I don't know, games you might suggest or ideas you might have. Okay, this sewers does look like the Tribunal sewers below Mournhold. Oh. Wait, you have trades and spells and spell making. What do you have to trade? Potions and scrolls? Interesting. What is Living Soul doing here? Amongst the dead, you must be lost, friend. Are you an adventurer by chance? I do hope this is the case, as I need to get my hands on something. I need a special soul gem. There's a certain gem that Daedra have created known as the Anguished Crux. I do not know how it was made or where it is. All I know is that there used to be many ghosts here, and now there are not. I came to learn of it after controlling one of the scamps. It told me where the ghosts are taken when the Daedra sees them. I need you to find the soul gem for me in hopes that I can destroy it. I will reward you once you find it. Here, take these scrolls and potions. They'll help you in your search. An open-ended search somewhere on this forsaken plane of oblivion is a soul gem of doom. Chonk! Buddy! Chonk, buddy, I love you, but what are you doing? No. You don't just get to barge in and knock stuff down and then get rewarded for it. Is that... I mean, yeah, that's about as centered as it's gonna get. I love you. And we're almost ending the stream time. Down with Vardenfell for the Empire. You would. Oh, okay, I forgive you. Up. You want up? You want up? Ow! That's a good boy. That's good up. That's a goodish stuff, boys. You're such a good boy. Hello. You see those glowing chests around the place? No. Heard there's special keys and only they can open them. I'd very much like to discover what is inside of them myself. I don't see the glowing chest and I don't see special keys, but I'll keep an eye out. Interesting. Okay. We'll look for glowing chests and special keys. I mean, I've been picking up keys, but I don't think any of them are special. They're just keys. Okay, this goes to Vedas Manor. We'll unlock it, but we're not going to go that way. We don't need to keep exploring everything. Especially not when we're... See, this chest isn't glowing, it's already unlocked. Who are you? Do you have anything new or interesting to say? Nope, all the same stuff, okay. Hello. The others, they do not understand. This is our fate. How could they question the Lord of his decision? Would they be ruled by filthy outlanders such as yourself? Goodbye. Leave me be. I have nothing to say to you. Okay, you want to suffer just because you don't want me to help you because I'm a foreigner. You deserve it. A lot of these people don't, but you do. That's also the sewers? It doesn't even go to a separate cell because our detect creatures is extending beyond this cell. It's weird that there's just a door here, because like, if this is a separate cell, we wouldn't be able to detect those creatures. Or ghosts, I guess. Talk to Raver if you have questions. You are not one of the Daedra. Who are you? Will you help us against these demons? We must protect Callan and its people. What do you need me to do? You will help. This is good news. We have been holding them off from entering this side of the sewers for what feels like an eternity. There are only us three, as you can see, so we cannot advance to clear out the rest. We need an extra sword to help do this. There's Dremora known as Kainreev Mirahaz. Beyond this barricade is giving the orders. I need you to find and eliminate him. Okay. Is that the barricade? Kind of looks like a barricade. A terrible barricade, but a barricade nonetheless. I still haven't found any special keys or glowing chests. Oh, you got spears set up. You got some dead scamps. I mean, yeah, I guess you've been doing your things. Are you the guy who we were told to kill? I'll attack you with my magic banana. Dremora Oathkin. Set Sigil Amulet. Ow! Wait, did you have something? You did. You also have a Doth Sigil Amulet. Oh wait, it's a different, but it's still a Sigil Amulet of some kind. Okay, we're gonna find this. We're gonna find this Dremora who's told he needs to die. And that'll be a good place to end our stream for the day. We have so much to explore in this Forsaken Plane of Oblivion. And I wish that I didn't have to work so I could just stream 24 hours a day, but that's not how life works now, is it? Oat Signal Amulet. Sigil, not Signal. Oh, that must be one of the special glowy chests. You do not have the key. It doesn't even give me... What, can I try to lockpick it? Nope. You have to have a key or you're SOL. Got it. Critical damage. Hey. Kainreev Mirahaz. Heathhead Sigil Amulet of Entry. Yeah, we're gonna take all your stuff, dude. Yeah, we'll take that and your heart. You have a collection of unused or duplicate Humble Bundle keys if you want to peruse it for anything. I can link a Google Drive list if you PM me. Yeah, you're right. That poor scamp did have a family. That's why I'm sending the rest of his family there to meet him. That is a generous offer. I will send you a PM and maybe we could do a trade because I also have a bunch of extra keys that I've just never actually redeemed. I don't think I would want to take any keys from you, but I'll be happy to do a trade if that's something you're amenable to. There you go, Scamp Oathkin. Go meet with your family. They're all waiting on the other side of the Plains of Oblivion for you. No, we're not going to go there. We're just trying to do our rounds in the sewers. What? They all activate their amulet as soon as they see me. Fortify attack and silence. Like, they silence themselves so they can't cast spells, and then they just run in from afar with their weapons. Which normally they just shoot fireballs straight at me, so I guess I'll take it. Like, it's an improvement, but that doesn't mean I understand why they're doing it. There's a corpse. Fugitive Band. Fortify Sneak 20 points on self. That's actually pretty good. I don't think it's good enough to replace either of my 2 rings that we use. But it's still pretty good. Where does this go? This goes to Mothendil Manor. So there's at least 3 manors, 2 of which... That was an interesting head. Zeral the Man-Eater. It speaks to us. It has worn flesh. It is lost and has come to us to die. Shall it be food for us? I did not wish to fight, have mercy. I submit to you, I wish to be devoured. Let's just ask him for mercy. Why must the flesh escape us? This is not what we expect. It shall be our plaything. It wants to know secret past the others. We will show it if it will accept our proposal. Okay, what if I tell it I wish to be devoured? It is wise and shall know the secret path to the Lord. Hold still, it wants to pass as one piece. Are you sure? Oh shit! Hello, CS. You have entered the domain of the Lord Methat's Uldun. You may speak to him if you dare to contest him. I will let it be so, but if you are to betray his words and attack him, I will end your pathetic life. Okay, well, I don't think you could, but I won't. Hello, Lord Methat's Uldun. I have been watching you, mortal, and I warn you. Wait, no, that's not a good enough voice for him. I have been watching you, mortal, and I warn you. If you dare challenge me in all of my greatness, you leave me no choice but to destroy you. I'll give you the chance to leave with your body intact. So what is it you wish to do? Will you leave my presence, or do you wish to die? I'll leave. Then be gone, and do not return. Otherwise you may find yourself in a difficult situation. Oh. Well, I was hoping it would put us back where we were in the sewers. Okay, well, we'll have to find our way back down to the sewers. Because I don't know where we are or how to get back there. But I guess that's where we're going to end it for now. What an interesting way to end the stream for the day. But this whole place is a giant maze with magic portals that take us from one place to another, and we don't know our way around, so why not end it lost as we ever have been? Yeah, I got no reason not to. You put the list out to your friends every Christmas and multiple times a year, and it still only grows. You don't necessarily need to trade. You have a library of 600 games already, probably not missing something you want. I mean, I am pretty close on that range, but I'll PM you after I end the stream, and we'll work something out if that's something you're amenable to. We'll make it right either way. And the mouth on that cleanser, yeah, he ate me whole is what he did. But we are going to end it for the day. So Jess, Mechlord, and Urban, if you're back from your shower yet, thank y'all very much for being here, just as always. And if there's any silent supporters not in chat, but you're here watching and supporting, we appreciate you all the same. You don't have to talk to be a supporter, and we love you every day just as much. We hope everyone out there has a wonderful day, night, morning, or evening, whatever it might be for wherever you are out there in the world. And just as always, take care.